Hello and welcome to Simple Cryptocurrency News presented by Chain. Now, I probably should have done a video yesterday when the price of Bitcoin just rallied all the way to $7,500. But I was just too excited. I was looking at the graphs. I was checking out to see what's going on, what are people talking about, the news, watching YouTubers, things like that. Just like you are doing probably the same thing, and I was just like, wow, I didn't even know if I should do a video. I thought it would probably be a good idea to do a video, but I was just like, wow, just checking out what's going on, talking to people on Telegram. So yeah, we are seeing a pullback now, as we can see on CoinMarketCap. It is trading at $6,900, but it is what it is. We were expecting a correction because it just kept going up and up and up, right? It started from like 6,300, I believe it was on Friday when I was thinking to get in, and Friday evening, my time, Central European time, and it just kept going up. I was like, why didn't I get in? Why didn't I get in at 6,300? But yeah, I missed a big boat. I did some trading with Ontology, so I was quite happy with the gains from there. But it is what it is. We're seeing a pullback now. So yeah, let's see how things go. If it holds around this level, this is not the support line from what traders are saying. We could see lower, but if it holds, then we could go higher. We could go higher because consensus is next week in New York, and we'll be talking about that in the news article that I'm going to be covering. But before that, let's look at the other prices and coins that we've got here. So we've got Bitcoin at 6,900, like I was saying, Ethereum $185. What do we have? NEO. We've got NEO 19th position, still $9.14. Now NEO did go to over $10. It was trading at like $10.50 when Bitcoin was trading at 7,500, but obviously with the pullback, everything is pulled back, right? That's what happens when Bitcoin comes down. Everything is dragged along with it, and everything else crashes even more than than Bitcoin. But yeah, it's expected. If you've been in this for over a year, you already know this, right? It's always the same. If Bitcoin comes down, everything else comes down faster and by larger percentages as well. However, we did see some decoupling. And sorry to move off the market price there, but the decoupling is quite big, right? Because the difference between the Bitcoin price when it was like $4,500 and the rest of the alts is definitely bigger now. So that decoupling is taking place. When it almost doubled, we would have expected the altcoins to also double, but this didn't actually happen, right? It didn't happen. So it is decoupling. And actually, I do follow two traders. I follow Tone Vase and Da Vinci J15. And actually, Tone Vase was as you know, he's a Bitcoin maximalist, and he did mention many times that Bitcoin is going to decouple, and when it does, the alts are going to suffer, right? He obviously doesn't like the alts. I like the alts, but it is what it is, and he's been proven right, basically, that we are seeing this decoupling taking place, and it could be for various reasons, right? But yeah, NEO $9.14, Ontology $1.15, and it's in the 20th position. And Ethereum Classic, interestingly enough, went above NEO, so it took the 18th position when it was below NEO before. Again, the difference is not too big. Well, 47 million, you could argue it is, but yeah, more than that, actually, just over 50 million. But let's see what the biggest gainers are, and that's Redcoin, up 4.9%, Bitcoin Cash up 4.5%, and the biggest losers are Next and TrueChain, minus 18%. So we may see more red today and probably tomorrow. Who knows? Let's see what happens. If there's going to be a correction when Asia wakes up, anything is possible. But let's move on and talk about the news. And actually, there were other articles talking about this US congressman flooding crypto, especially when the Bitcoin rally started. But I like this specific article, so I thought I'd share this with you on ccn.com. John McAfee brands banker flooded paranoid US congressman Crypto Dracula, so that's what they call him. And actually, Crypto Crow had a video about this guy many months ago. I remember watching that video where he went absolutely ballistic. He went crazy. He went really angry with this guy because he started flooding cryptocurrency. And yeah, it was good. But yeah, basically, U.S. Congressman Brad Sherman's call to ban cryptocurrencies has been labeled as FUD by antivirus software guru and crypto influencer John McAfee. The cryptocurrency maverick, who is also vying for the U.S. presidency, equated the congressman to a vampire. Okay, so that's what John McAfee posted. Brad Sherman in FUD never dies. So yeah, this is good. This is good. So yeah, basically this guy just he wants a ban on cryptocurrencies, right? That's what he wants to do. He thinks he's gonna get it. He's trying, but if it's gonna happen, how? I mean, it could, but there's always another way, right? There's always another way. It's almost impossible to block every single to I don't know, to create some kind of rule, some kind of law to completely ban cryptocurrency deposits, right? Maybe it's possible in the US, in a specific country, right? But there will always be ways. There will always be ways for people to do it, regardless, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't believe this is gonna happen, but there was some kind of FUD. Maybe he wanted to buy Bitcoin cheap, and he was like, "Damn it, I missed the boat. You know, it's gone up too high." So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, let's see how things move on, and any what updates we're going to get, right, in relation to this. I don't think anything's gonna happen, to be honest. It was just temporary FUD, and funnily enough, even with this FUD, Bitcoin just kept rallying up. It's like, I don't care, you know, I'm just gonna keep going up. So yeah, it feels like a bull market, but to be honest, I don't know if it really is a bull market. It's a temporary bull run, maybe. I don't know. Could it be manipulation? I mean, people are talking about Tether, the Tether reserves being sold for Bitcoin because of an exit with Tether. You know, now that they're basically in discussions now, right? To see if they're gonna shut down, right? Because they need to explain if they had the funding to back the US dollar, right? So do they? I don't know. Many people are saying no, and yeah, anything is possible. And it's a lot of money, right? We're talking about a lot of money, and it could be that CZ maybe or Justin Sun used the Tether reserves to buy a Bitcoin, or maybe Justin Sun just bought Bitcoin or anything. I mean, people are talking about lots of different aspects, right? Lots of things happening. It could be anything that could have caused this this bull run, right? This temporary bull run, because I don't know. It's hard to believe it, right? It's hard to believe it, seeing it happen all of a sudden, and Bitcoin being so volatile and growing like this every single day. It's just I don't know. It's crazy. There's something going on for sure, and it's very dangerous as well. It's very dangerous, especially if you're thinking to get in now. Not financial advice, but if you're thinking to get in now, I don't know. I mean, even the best traders are saying you should hold and wait for a pullback. Just wait for a pullback, basically. Don't get in now, because you could get burned. Anything could happen. I mean, what do you do if it goes down to 3,500 and you wanted to trade for, like, say, because you needed the money next month or something, right? Why are you gonna do that? You know, you're gonna be stuck. So anything is possible. So yeah, it is a danger zone, to be honest. But let's move on and talk about the Ontology news. And we've got lots of news from Ontology. First of all, what caused a little bit of a spike in the price, of course, up 20%. It was yesterday, I believe yesterday morning it started, up until last night when it continued going up. But basically, Huobi have announced that they're going to be supporting Ontology staking, and they're going to be offering 100% of the staking rewards to the users, right? So that's something, right? That's a new exchange which is going to be supporting the Ontology staking. So that's good, right? We've seen it with Binance, we've seen it with KuCoin. Huobi are also going to be supporting it. Then the second piece of news we got were Ontology are going to an event in Amsterdam on May 19th. Okay, so all the news started coming in one after the other, and this has basically caused a bit of a pump in the price due to all these good news. So the event, then Huobi, and then the Ontology Try-Ons node as well. We had that piece of news, which is basically Ontology opening up applications for the master node status, right? So they call it the Try-Ons node. So basically, if you hold 200,000 Ontology coins, and you've got if you rent out a virtual private server I don't know if you rent out, like the spec is in this Medium article, so check out the spec on what they expect. But basically you need good specs, right? You need a 24/7 running server. You need a static IP address. You need it's pretty much like a master node. If you know about Dash, you would have heard about Dash as well, because Dash is quite an old cryptocurrency. It's kind of like that, right? So if you want to run a master node on Ontology, not everyone can do so, right? I think they're more focused on companies, I believe, because they feel like they're more reliant, because you do need to do a KYC as well, basically upload your documentation. So I think they don't just accept any application form. Like if a random person who's just a random person who's got like 200,000 Ontology coins but is not a company, I don't know if they'll accept their application form. Maybe anything is possible, but I know that they normally accept companies, like startups, things like that, right? Small companies or even exchanges which are willing to support Ontology. But yeah, the returns are absolutely humongous. If you get accepted, the returns are humongous from the Ontology Foundation. I remember it was like 17,000 on ONG per month that you would get, besides what you generate, just for holding 200,000 coins. But also it was like 26,000 or 23,000, I believe, before, when it started off. But now I know that they dropped it. I think it's around 17,000, which is still a lot of ONG, right? That's a huge reward. You could basically do that full time if you are like a guy who just has, or a lady who just has 200,000 Ontology coins, right? Not everyone can afford that, but assuming you did, assuming you had like 20,000, or no, assuming you had 10,000, and you sold at the top when it was like when you went to over $11, and you had like $110,000, right? If you had that and you held, let's say you held in Tether, probably nobody did that, but let's just say you did, and you got back in when it was around 50 cents, obviously then you've got 200,000, right? So you could potentially apply for that, but like I said, not many people do. Other than that, Ontology blockchain game is sold today, so they were in Korea as well, talking about blockchain gaming. Other than that, there was an Q&A session as well on Telegram. That was on May the 10th. Other than that, let's see, this was 12 hours ago. So Ontology will soon release its multi-chain design cross-chain solution, which rival that of Cosmos, Polkadot Network, and Ethereum Plasma. Are you as excited as we are? So yeah, and then also they're giving away some ONG, but that's actually from the 28th of April, so that's just a pinned tweet. But yes, I mean, they're going to be releasing their multi-chain design solution. That's good, right? That's something big. It's progress for Ontology. We're seeing constant progress from Ontology. This is why I'm bullish on them in the long run. In the short run, maybe we won't see too many things. Hopefully in 2019, I don't know, maybe. There's still a lot of room to grow, definitely. I mean, they're progressing. I think it's just the struggle to actually find DApp developers, and a lot of projects are actually struggling with this too. But let's move on and talk about Phantasma, because I haven't talked about them in a while. Basically, they had this Reddit AMA session. This was 2 days ago, and a lot of people asked a lot of questions. The questions were towards Phantasma and also Goatee Entertainment, which is their new partner for blockchain gaming, or not blockchain gaming, for gaming, for getting gaming, getting blockchain involved with gaming. So basically trying to use their token, right? Their token, the Phantasma token, into the games, right? So into the car racing game, which is called Car Racing 22 Racing Series, sorry. Yeah, basically it's just any kind of questions you had about that game, about how the token is going to work with that game and things like that, right? So yeah, basically these were the rules, right? So I actually left a question too. Lots of people left lots of questions and they all got answers, so that's really good. Again, Q3 of 2019 is when we're going to be seeing this game launched, and when we're going to be seeing Phantasma integrated into this game. So it'll still be another while. Not much longer to go though, so yeah. But yeah, that's that about Phantasma. I mean, no news from them about mainnet. We don't know when it's gonna happen. It could be this month, it could be next. They did say that they're going to take it easy with the developers over stress and overworking because they were working too many hours. They still have some testing to do. So yeah, it could be another couple of weeks, maybe longer, before we see mainnet. But it is what it is. It's better to have an end product, a working end product, than to rush and get it in and then to find problems all throughout. So yeah, that wouldn't be too pretty, right? Neither for them, nor for the investors, nor for their partners. So that would really mess up their reputation. But yeah, let's move on and talk about the NEO news. And we've got Switcheo are finally going to launch the EOS blockchain trading functionality, and that's going to happen on Tuesday, May 14th. So we're finally going to see that. It's going to be a testing period. Okay, so initial trading on the EOS blockchain is only available to an initial batch of beta testers for a 2-hour window, and this is the testing period, which is running from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. UTC plus 8. I don't believe I'm going to be able to make it at that time, to be honest. But yes, Tuesday, May 14th, maybe I will be able to make it, hopefully, because I would like to test that out as well. Again, if you want to test that out, you do need to register. And registered participants who are selected can expect an email with further information on Monday, May 13th. So yeah, further details can be found on their Medium article. And let's move on and talk about NEO, and actually Da Hongfei, NEO Global Development, and NEO SPCC to speak at Consensus 2019 in New York, US. So Da Hongfei and various entities from within the NEO ecosystem are taking stage at Consensus 2019 on May 14th in New York. Additionally, NEO is one of the sponsors of the annual cryptocurrency conference. Last September, Da Hongfei participated on a panel at Consensus Singapore 2018 titled Ethereum Meets NEO alongside the Ethereum Foundation's Virgil Griffith. Representatives will be on hand from NEO Foundation, NEO Global Development, and NEO St. Petersburg. So basically, this is how they're going to be speaking. So Da Hongfei is going to be the first, Sergey is going to be second, Peter Lin, John Devados, Longfei Wang. So yeah, 30-minute presentation is going to be delivered by Da Hongfei. Yeah, I mean, they're basically going to be talking about the future of NEO, right? That's what they're going to be talking about. And we're going to get more information on NEO 3.0. I think it's just they're going to reiterate the stuff that they've already spoken about at the last consensus that they had, because they did have a consensus in Singapore, okay? I think they're just going to reiterate a lot of the stuff, maybe some new things as well, or we might get some new stuff. But yeah, I'm quite bullish on this, and I'm looking forward to finding out what they have to say. Because yeah, I mean, in terms of updates and marketing, I mean, the NEO haven't been doing the best. They're losing a lot of dApps, unfortunately. A lot of these dApps, you know, they initially planned to no longer stay on NEO. From the moment that they got listed, their plan was basically, okay, we're going to launch an ICO on NEO, but we'll work towards building our own blockchain or our own product, and we'll probably migrate to our own blockchain or just to another blockchain, which better suit our needs. So of course, you know, it is how it is, right? But we will be seeing more dApps on NEO, I think, in my opinion. But I think that we need NEO 3.0. We need more updates. We need something special to see them come to NEO, right? Blockchain gaming is going to come to NEO. We've seen it come to Ontology, but it is coming to NEO again. Of course, there was a game which was launched on NEO, but it didn't do too good, which was Crypto Gladiators. I actually did a demo on that. I think they're reworking that now at the moment, so they may call it something else. We're still waiting for Hash Puppies. That's still in development. Crypto Fast, which is the car racing game, that looked pretty cool. That's coming to NEO as well. That's going to use NEO technology. So yeah, still quite some stuff, right? Still some stuff on NEO. We're going to see more things happen. Again, Ontology are the ones that are getting a lot of the dApps now because they're a new project. But yeah, let's keep an eye out, because I do think that we're going to see more on NEO. But yeah, that's that from the video for today. If you enjoyed it, do hit the likes. Do leave a comment below if you have any sort of questions, and please subscribe if you're new to my channel for more content. See you in my next video, and thank you very much for watching.